Hello Taurus, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello, hi. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with us today. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Leave us a comment if you feel like chatting a little bit. We're gonna have a look into your energies, Taurus. This is recorded in January of 2024. However, whenever you find this reading and the thumbnail resonates with you, the title, whatever, if you feel drawn to it for some reason, it is yours at that time. So that being said, I was already given for you, I heard clearing process, cleansing process, so you may feel inclined to, do a body cleanse, do a mental cleanse, do an emotional cleanse, sorry, itchy. And I was given the carnelian for you, and the carnelian is tied to the root chakra, so, not root chakra, sorry, the sacral chakra, so old emotions, intense emotions is what they're saying. I was also sexual energy, so anything that is tied there through religion, through societal standards and norms, to really feel, but what is true for you, what is actually true for you, thinking for yourself in that type of a situation. It's always a good idea, I reckon, hey. So and also the sage is still burning, which is interesting because part of it kind of came off, and so I took it and it was smoking more than the whole bundle was smoking, and so I smudged the whole space with it myself and everything. So I had an inclination, if you hadn't done this, like an energetic cleanse, to do it. Also, if there are any stuck energies, jump up and down, shake your body, do some breath work to really, move those stagnant energies again. It could be highly beneficial for you right now. Taurus, first card out is the Fool. I love this because it's really cool energies in terms of excitement to start something new. There's a little bit of bravery involved always in this, but massive curiosity is what I feel here into a new subject matter and really diving in, really like, yoo-hoo! Actually, I see some of you not even, doing one of this, but turning around, seeing it for what it is, like seeing this pattern, being like, oh my God, being really experienced in the matter in some way and starting things anew and being like, yes, I want to do it. It's like going to a different country, possibly. Maybe some of you have done that recently. And just exploring and being excited about it and just like, oh my God, I want this. This is so cool. And then diving in head first is what I see you do here, or some of you do here, in excitement. It's just like, oh my God, the ocean. Yes, like that. Okay. So that's the energy I'm given here. And it's so beautiful. I see this differently than I normally would today, because something has come up. Maybe before you saw this, before you experienced it or will experience it, life was a bit dull, or life was just like same old every day. And then all of a sudden this thing, possibly also a person, came along, and life all of a sudden started to become a lot more exciting for you, which is awesome. We love that. We really do. And then you may also decide to change something about the way you dress, the way you look. Maybe you got a haircut, maybe you colored your hair. There's something there for you that the change you're undergoing internally is also reflecting on the outside, which is only natural. You may be very, very connected to the higher realms here too, Taurus, I want to say. Strongly connected to the earth too, because I see this stream of light flowing through you, and you're grounded. She's not wearing any shoes. Grounding here, in case you're not doing it, not feeling it, but I just want to mention it, is super important, because when you channel down those higher light codes, you better make sure you're grounded. If you leave that in your body, same thing with what I mentioned earlier, they can get stuck and actually be not good for your body. So make sure you're grounding yourself. Make sure, you shake it off, spread that positive energy, that amazing energy into the world, into Mother Earth. That is important. Cool, next card. So exciting. Can't wait to see where this is going. I strongly also was getting the sense of working with plant medicine here and, going down that road and that path, exploring that. This one, no. you have the High Priestess. So 2 major arcana, there's lots going on, like big energies. Let me just pick up those. This one, no. None of these, yes. High Priestess, this is just confirmation for you. And look how well these cards go together. Some of you are really receiving a massive influx in those higher energies and really receiving information on how to move energies, how to heal with energies, how to deal with energies. Like there's an influx of knowledge or the need to gain more knowledge about what you're receiving here. And knowledge that can come from books, and here I'm feeling it, like in my solar plexus and in my stomach. To some, this could also be, you know, turning from excitement into a little bit of, this is so big, this is so big, oh my God, you know, that little bit of the anxious feeling is what I'm getting now with this, because it's so big, Taurus. Like, almost, in some cases, it's almost too big for one person alone to handle, but it's on the verge of it, which lets me know that this is an expansion. Think of it if, you know, a person is pregnant. You would not think that a baby would fit into the tummy, but it does eventually, but it's a gradual process. So also the skin, you know, if you treat it right, it can stretch and nothing's actually happening to it. Like, I don't know about the genetics. If this wasn't the case for you, you know, then, you know, take it as it applies. But what I mean is it's not actually doing harm, because our bodies, like female bodies, are meant to do this, or are designed, let's put it that way, are designed to potentially carry a baby. And so same thing for you here. You were designed to be a high priestess, a high priest, and hence it's like a stretching sensation, or can feel like this. At times it may feel like, oh my God, this isn't possible, like it's too much, I'm exhausted, I'm, you know, those things. But please know, also for 2024, please know, Taurus, that it is very manageable in terms of you are strong enough to handle anything that comes your way. You are smart enough. You are equipped enough, supported enough to deal with whatever is coming in. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing at all. Much like you wouldn't perceive a child as a bad thing, hopefully. It's just like it can be very intense. That's what I mean to say. But you're good here, okay? If you're not, call in on your support. If you feel like you need support, I want to say, please call in on that support and ground yourself. Mother Earth and you are tightly connected. You are her child. Please make use of that connection. Also, if you feel like working with crystals or other objects that are helping you, please do so, okay? Pretty big, that one. It's also quite spacious, so there's a period in between, which also is letting me know, because they're not like this, they're like this, they're a little bit apart, your cards are, and that lets me know that there will always be like breathing periods in between. But I do feel my stomach and my solar plexus here, and I really want to assure myself and you, Taurus, that it is okay. What I'm doing now is with my left hand, I'm not sure, it probably doesn't have to be the left, they're saying no. So I'm holding my solar plexus with my right, and, you know, rubbing my stomach with my left. So it's just like, okay, we're good, because I'm still feeling that anxious feeling in my stomach, and it's just like, we're good, we're okay. You know, use a couple of techniques. I want to mention here, Taurus, my workshop is almost done. Yay! It is done. I'm just done editing almost. I'm in the last stages of it. By the end of January, it should be ready, the tools for trauma. I'm so excited and so proud. But what I mean to say here, that's helping with exactly that, calming down anxiety, panic attacks, and so forth. I'll let you know, like, once it's out, you'll see it. But that can really benefit. Any technique that helps to calm down your vagus nerve here too. And again, you're not alone. There's people there, you know. And because it can feel like that, right? If you are in that state of being that high priestess, that high priest, and you're receiving those high light codes extremely high, there's probably a handful of people that have that ability as well. And then, or maybe 2 handfuls of people that do have that ability as well, because it's quite the big task. And you may not have a physical teacher present that tells you, oh, this is normal, this is what happens. You may just have to go through it by yourself. But also, by yourself, but there's always help around, right? There's always, like, your spiritual team is very close and making sure you can go through this safely, okay? Major developments here. Wow, what else? And it's also for the sake, sometimes it's better to not have a teacher, because that means it can be a little bit more tricky to go through because you have to figure out things yourself. But on the other hand, you're not indoctrinated, not held back by any limitations, because when people tell us, oh, this is what's happening, this is what's actually going on, then that can be limiting to you, like mentally, at least for some time. And you're not meant to be limited here. It's meant to flow freely, okay? It's meant to flow through you and to give you the expression that it has through you exclusively. It also serves the purpose by you figuring out methods how to deal with it. You can later teach other people on how to deal with that so that they can go through the processes themselves. Of course, by then you'll be like 10 steps ahead probably already, but you know, you can act as the teacher to those that are needing it and that don't have the strength to go through it by themselves. So it also, again, emphasizes that you do have the strength to go through this by yourself, because otherwise it would not be presenting itself to you at this time, okay? Three major arcanas. Judgment. That is, okay, that's a really strong reading. And I'm not sure, like, this is applicable for the wider collective here, the wider Taurus collective, because this has taken me down a specific path. Strong. Or you. And we have the 0 with the Fool, the 2 with the High Priestess, and then 20 with Judgment. So there's something about numerology and something reversed, because 2 as 0 2 and then 2 0, or 0 2 2 0, a code of sorts. And you know, the universe works with mathematics, with physics, so there could be something in there, you know, a programming of sorts with 0 2 2 0, or maybe that's just significant for you. Could also that be the you know, the 20th of February. Judgment, you definitely hear the call, or heard, depending on where you are. You are definitely hearing that call. You are definitely diving deeper into your potential here. This is so expansive, and that's what's still causing me anxiety here in this, because it's like, it's so big. And sometimes, I know also from own experience, that can feel like, oh my God, when is this going to stop? But please know, again, you're in a secure place. Everything's well. You're going to know and learn more about your higher self, more about the guides that you're working with, and more about your higher purpose here and why you came here, but in a big, big, big sense. And I do not feel like this is just limited to a month or something like that. This is expansive. So this will continue for the next years, for the next decades, possibly till the end of your existence here. That type of a process, not in its intensity, but in terms of the purpose and the importance for the planet. And I also feel like in the private readings and higher guidance coaching calls that I'm doing, this is amping up. Like, people are waking up, people are receiving stronger messages, stronger light codes that are coming in, and that's precisely what I'm seeing here for you as well. Magnificent. I want to go deeper into this. If you're interested to dive deeper with me, please join us over on Patreon. It's $11.11 a month. The link is down below. It's good for the whole month, not just for your extended here, my dear Taurus, but for everything that will be created within this month. There's also the Rauhnächte over there. It's a workshop that you can go through. It's 12 days. There's pick-a-cards over there. There's, you know, all the extendeds that were created, over 400 or over 800 posts, I believe, but you know, and over 300 or 400 readings. So knock yourselves out during that month. You can cancel at any time, so completely risk-free. And a lot can be gained from this. Yeah, that's it as far as I'm going here over on YouTube. If you want to follow us, you're more than welcome to. There's also the 20% discount still going on till the end of January on all private readings. If you would like me to take a look into this with you, for you, and receive the information that is necessary for you at this time, we can do so. Please reach out, take advantage of the deal if you feel so called. All right. I hope this was helpful and or insightful to you so far if you're leaving me here. And if you want to follow over to Patreon, then we'll see you in a minute. And yeah, much love, light, and shadow to you. I appreciate you being here. Mwah. Bye. See you next time.